Hello students, my name is Nishad Naik and today we are going to discuss an example on projectile motion. So in our example we have u equal to 200 meter per second, which is initial velocity, time 10 second and theta is pi by 6. We want to calculate v means velocity at time 10 seconds. So the formula of v is under root v square plus vy square, and we know vx. Why? Because it remains same. If the initial velocity is u, this is theta, this must be x component is u cos theta, so vx is u cos theta and remains same. So we know the value of vx. Second thing is we want to calculate the value of vy. Now to calculate vy, first we will find that the mass lies in this interval or this interval. To find out that, let's first calculate t half. To find out t half, we will write v equal to u plus at, and I will write vy, uy and ay. Vy means final velocity in the y direction. This is your final position. And what is the final velocity in this direction? Which is 0. Why? Because the mass is not moving upward. So vy is 0 equal to uy is u sin theta, which you will get from this diagram. This is u cos theta, this must be u sin theta, which is y component, and plus acceleration is minus g because velocity is decreasing, and t means t half. To calculate t half, we will put all this term in that side. So g into t half, which is u sin theta. So t half will be u sin theta by g. Now put the value of u, theta and g. So you will get what is u, 200 into sine of pi by 6 upon 9.8, because the value of g is always 9.8, equal to, now what is the value of pi by 6? It is half. So half of 200 will be 100. 100 upon 9.8 equal to, if you calculate this value, you will get the value of t half nearly around 10.2. okay, this is t half. Now t half is 10.2 second, but in our question we have t is equal to 10 second. So t is 10 second, t half is 10.2. It means that t half is more than t. So t half is more than t, so t will write somewhere here. This will be region of that mass, somewhere in this interval. Why? Because t is in the question we have given that t is the time of 10 second, t is 10 second, and we got t half is 10.2. so if this is 10.2, then 10 must lies in this range. So let's consider the position of mass at this point, because this time is less than t half, and this time we got at 10.2. so next task is to find out vy. To calculate vy, I will write again same formula, but I will rub this because our first part is over. So I will rub all that, and let's write again this formula. Vy is uy plus ayt. Now to calculate vy, we don't know vy at this position, so we will keep it as vy equal to, what is uy? Uy is u sin theta, a is minus, and t is, let's say, t. So to calculate vy, we will put all the values of this in this formula. U is 200, so 200 into sine of pi by 6 minus gt. G's value is 9.8, and t in the question we have the value of t, which is 10 second. Now we won't write 10.2 because it is t half. The given time is 10 second. We calculated t half just to find out the interval of that mass, whether it is in this interval or this interval. We got t half 10.2, which is more than 10, so we got this interval, so it lies somewhere here. Okay, so we will write the value of t at 10 second because it is given in the question. So I will write 10 equal to, again, sine of 30. Pi by 6 means 30. If you divide 180 upon 6, we will get 30. So this is sine 30. Sin 30 value is 1 by 2. So half of 200 is 100 minus 9.8 into 10 is 98. So it is 2. Right, 2 meter per second. This is our Vy. Now we will put the value of Vy in the formula, but we also want to find out Vx. The value of Vx initially we got as u cos theta. So let's solve it further. I will write right here Vx equal to u cos theta equal to u is 200 into cos of 30. Pi by 6 means 30 because 180 by 6 is 30. So final answer, if you calculate, you will get something as 100 root 3. This is Vx, 100 root 3. You can calculate from your calculator, or you can simply write this as root 3 by 2. So I will write here, I will solve that. Right here root 3 by 2, then 200 by 2 is 100. So the value is 100 root 3, that is Vx. Now we got two values, Vx and Vy. Vx is 100 root 3, Vy is 2. So simply put all both values in the formula, which is, what is your formula? V equal to Vx square plus Vy square. So I will write like this: V equal to under root of Vx square, Vx or I think yes 10 root 3, 100 root 3. So 100 root 3 square, which is Vx square, this is the value of Vx we got, plus Vy square, Vy is 2. So 2 square equal to, what is the value of 100 root 3 square? This is 20. So 100 square will be 4 times 0, and this is the square root of 3 square is 3. So 3 and 4 0, 1 2 3 4, and plus 2 square is 4, which is under root of 3 1 2 3 0 and 4. Okay, so we got the value of V as 3004, sorry, not 3000, 30,004 square root. This is the value of V, and you can see this value is correct. Why? Because what is the value of u? 200. So I will write u as u equal to 200, which is under root of 4, and 2 square is 4, and is 40, 1 2 3 4, which is under root of 40,000. This is our initial velocity, this is final velocity. So it is correct. Why? Because the initial velocity is more and final is less, and which is valid. Why? Because when we put any mass, we will if you throw any mass, then its velocity decreases. If the initial velocity is under root of 40,000, final is under root of somewhere 30,000, so it is valid because the final velocity will be less, right? As the particle or any mass goes up, velocity decreases, and that is valid in this question. So our answer under root of 30,004 is correct. So we will finish first example, and in the next lecture I will show you second example, same like this, but in that example we will calculate the range, means the horizontal distance covered by mass in time t. So we will do it in the next lecture. Hope you enjoyed my lecture. Thank you.